Hello, everyone. Let's get a special message from your ancestors. Go ahead and connect to your ancestors. You can either ask them something specific or let's just see what's coming forward from them. What do they want to bring forward? As always, if you're interested in booking a personal message with me, whether it be general, mediumship, or romance, the link to that is in the description box below. And let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and connect to your ancestors. Let's see what comes forward for everybody that's watching this. What do their ancestors have to say to them? All right, we have get into nature, coexist, gather, limit waste. Okay, I love this. And this, for me, is don't waste your time. It's time for you to gather ideas, materials. It's time for you to move forward in something, okay? It's time for you to be aware of your surroundings, be aware of your situation. If this is where you have a time to work or you have a time to play, it's time for you to use that time on working towards something. If this is where you've been really asking for something, whether this be financial, mentally, or emotionally, and it's like you have an opportunity to work towards this. And if this could be like dating, I just feel like there's something where I'm wasting my time on certain things, but you want something to change. But when something, and this could go many different ways, so I want you to take it as it resonates with you. Don't waste your time. Don't waste that. Don't waste materials. If this is money, don't just go blowing it on certain things. If you're trying to get into a bigger spot or you're trying to invest into something, you're really trying to save your money, you've been really struggling with finances, whatever this is, don't go and waste it on something else. If this is where your energy has been, just really brought down and there's been negative people in your energy and you want to get out there and you really want, just have a good time, but the people that are around you aren't really good people to hang out with, don't waste your energy on that. So take it that however it resonates with you and you know what it is. It's time for you to really start focusing and gathering your materials, your time, your creative side. Like I need to start using those things and starting to prepare and not wasting so much on other things. All right? Yes. Because the next card we have is remember who you are, resilience, beliefs, and culture. And for me, this is where sometimes we get so ahead of ourselves, whether this be in a situation, whether this be with a person or something emotionally, mentally, physically. Sometimes we get so into a certain direction, okay? And we get so down a certain path where we're like, I could have been so far a different direction, but I'm in this spot right now. Remember who you are. Whatever it is that you want, I keep saying the phoenix, you can rise from the ground. You don't have to worry about how I'm going to get there. If you put your mind to it, you know that you're going to be able to do it. And it's never too late for anything. But you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in the path. And sometimes certain things are put into the path. We have to overcome certain obstacles, right? But if you believe that you can overcome them, and yes, I may have to stay in a situation that I'm not too fond of in this very moment, but that doesn't mean that I can't evolve into the next. It's time for you to remember that no matter what it is, no matter what situation is thrown at you, you can handle it. Spirit, God, your angels, your ancestors would never give you something that you can't handle. And I say that very lightly because I know that there's certain things that have happened and it's like, well, that shouldn't have never happened. I completely agree with you. But don't allow that to discredit who you are. If something has happened where it's a lot of trauma or a lot of hurt, your power, your control has been taken from you, remember how powerful you truly are and claim your power back because you never gave it away. It should have never been taken from you in the first place, okay? And when it comes to this, I want you to really focus on where you want to go, what you want to do. Remember who you are. Whatever it is that you put your mind to, no matter what this is, you can do it. All right, we have reconnect with Mother Earth. I love that. Plant, garden, and harvest. And this is your ancestors saying, it's never too late. If you want to believe in it, if you want to plant the idea, if you water it, it will harvest no matter what way this goes. If you're like, I want to go back to school, Okay, then start looking at it. Start planting the seed. Start watering that. Start going to school, and it'll harvest for you. You want to go to a new job, do the same thing. If you want a new romance, if you want to go a certain direction, then do that. Your ancestors are telling you whatever it is that you want to do. If you, yes, I love this. This just came out. Celestial, and it's boundless, okay? Whatever this is that you are asking for, if you think, I maybe this is your ancestors coming forward and you're like, oh, this couldn't be what I'm asking for because there's no way that this is absolutely even possible to happen for me. Don't have boundaries on yourself, because if you plant the seed, if you water it, it will grow, it will harvest. And sometimes certain things, we have to learn the lessons in life, and sometimes things happen sooner for others than they do for us, whatever the case is. But if you believe in that magic, then the magic is going to happen. The magic is there, but you have to believe in it. You have to understand that you have to water those things. You can say, I want to make this happen. Okay, so you're putting the idea out there. So what are we going to do to water this idea? What are we going to do to flourish this idea? And then when this idea is flourished, we have to pick it. How are we going to continue to make this grow? Okay, don't put boundaries on yourself. And maybe this is even where you decide to make a list for yourself. Where do you want to be by the end of 2024? And I want you to really sit there and don't have boundaries there. I want you to just believe in anything. Where do you want to be by the end of 2024? All right, we have Hero and Courage coming out. And then we have, Storyteller and Imagination. I love that. Okay, whatever this is that you're asking for, I really want you to know that Spirit is telling you, if you believe in it, if you want it to happen, if you put it out there, then it's going to happen. But you need to believe in it. You have to understand that I feel like your mind is so much more I know your mind is so much more powerful than you're aware. And so sometimes when we get into a negative spot or we start thinking a certain direction, that's what we're projecting. That's what's coming forward for us. I want you to believe that whatever this is that you're asking for, you don't have to think of boundaries. Remember, whatever it is that you put your mind to, as long as we don't waste time, we focus on this. We really work towards this. We're not wasting time. We're gathering the knowledge. We're being resilient, okay? We have courage. We're using our imagination. We're using this as inspiration. We're being creative. We're believing in ourselves. I feel like you have to keep telling yourself that if you believe in it, it'll happen. And this goes in every way because this is collective, so I want you to take this as it resonates with you, okay? But whatever this is, if you believe in it, it will happen. You have to believe in yourself, though. And if this is where something's happened in the past, okay? Because we came back to this. If something has happened in the past and something was taken from you, if this is why you're feeling so limitless, or you're feeling so limited, you're feeling so held back from, because you're like, I've tried for something in the past, it didn't work, or this isn't going to happen for somebody like me, whatever this is, I want you to let that go. I want you to let go of the boundaries. I want you to just imagine what it's like to be there. Tell yourself all the positivity. I want you, and with this storyteller, I want you to make a list of the end of 2024. Where do you want to be? And write some goals down. How are you going to get there? Let's go ahead and pull some cards and see what else comes out. All right, we have Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. I love that that is coming out. Then we have Protection Guardian, drop your shields. We have a Great Trader, learn from spiritual experiences. And we have Eagle, see from a higher perspective. Okay, so with these cards coming out, I want to tell you that right now, your guides are really guiding you. Your ancestors are really guiding you. And if this is maybe where you're going, and this message is just coming in, so this will only resonate with maybe a few of you. If you have a passed on loved one who maybe you're trying to follow in their path, or maybe you're like, I don't know, they're just really supportive of you. But I feel like this is maybe something related to them, or you're doing something because of them. They're really protecting you, and they're like, listen, I see everything differently. I'm going to teach you. This is going to be different. I feel like you're going to be a natural in whatever this is, whatever direction this goes, okay? This could literally physically being learning something new. This could be going a new direction in life. Whatever this is for you, Spirit is like, your ancestors, if this is a loved one, I am here, and this is going to fall into place as long as you believe in me. If you use your imagination, if you trust in me, if you really allow your intuition to speak to you right now, then you're going to go somewhere. And with this protection guardian, and this says drop your shield, okay? I was just saying, if this is something from the past and you're worried, like this happened in the past, this was taken from me, I don't know if this is going to work out, it's time for you to let go of that idea. It's time for you to believe in whatever this is that you're asking for. If you want a new love, if you want a new job, if you want a new house, if you want a new direction, if you want, whatever this is that you are asking for, it's here. You have to believe in yourself. Know that you are worthy of whatever it is that you're asking for. And with this imagination, see from a higher perspective, you see a bigger picture. You see a clearer image in head. But it's like maybe sometimes you don't trust it. And oh my gosh, the Ace of Pentacles just jumping right out of the deck. And then we have 2 more cards that fell out. Let's see what they are. Oh, okay. All right. So we have the 5 of Wands and the Hanged Man coming out. And so for some of you, I do want to say that this is about Ace of Pentacles. This is about something, this is financially, where maybe you're a little worried financially, or you've been feeling really stuck when it comes to finances, okay? And Spirit is here. Let's just pull 3 more cards. There is a new beginning coming here, but we need to let go of this conflict. We need to let go of this resistance and look at this from a new perspective, because if we continue to sit here in this conflict, it's going to make us feel stuck. And so Spirit's saying, if you want this new beginning, and whatever way this is, this abundance that you're asking for, you need to let go of this conflict, and we need to look at this from a new perspective, because we're just putting this resistance out there. That's all you're creating for yourself, is some resistance. So if you look at it from a different perspective, yeah. And then we have the Hermit coming out, okay? And so there's something about going within, trusting within. And that to me is where we're looking at this from a different perspective. The eagle's coming out, right? We have the Hermit coming out over the eagle. This is looking at it from a different perspective, higher perspective. The Hermit is about going within, trusting your guides. So your ancestors are saying, whatever this is that is in mind, whatever this is, this picture that you have in mind right now, this is going to happen for you, okay? But you need to continue to believe in it. And there's something about just believing in the magic for me. And for some of you, I feel maybe you don't always believe in magic. You don't always believe that things like this happen for you. Maybe something's happened in the past. I keep coming back to this, so we're having a lot of resistance. Whatever this is, focus on that bigger picture. I can't get away from that. Just focus on this bigger picture, because this new abundant beginning is here. But here's this resistance, and we can look at it from a different perspective if we go within. But we have to trust ourselves, trust your intuition. Try to focus or even meditate on your third eye. Really try to focus on your intuition, or focus on like what you're feeling. And maybe if something's happened, it could have caused our third eye to close, or we're just kind of feeling a little foggy there, where we're not really trusting our intuition. And so maybe the crown and the third eye is something to focus on, maybe even the heart chakra. So affirmations or meditating on those, I think, would be a really good idea for some of you. Okay, so yes, because here it is, the High Priestess. This is your ancestors, your guides, spirit, your loved ones coming forward. They're telling you it's time for you to walk away from this hard time. It's time for you to let go of this energy. And I was going to say, I was feeling the 7 of Cups when I was saying like the third eye energy, or maybe even the crown chakra, where I'm feeling a little bit of foggy energy. Okay, like I'm feeling a big amount of like some, I just feel like maybe I'm not 100% there. I just feel like there's some fog here, okay? And with that, if I look at a new perspective, if I go into this from a new perspective, the right answer's in here, okay? With the 7 of Cups, there's always the right answer. There's the right answer in there. But sometimes I have so much resistance toward this, where maybe I see the wrong answer as the right one. There's something like that, okay? But then we have the 6 of Cups coming out, and so I really want you to focus right now on just whatever this is in mind that Spirit keeps telling you. If this is a better love, if this is a better home, if this is a better job, whatever this is for you, okay? I want you to focus on that bigger picture and let go of this conflict. Whatever's happened in the past, happened in the past. That's not carrying over into today. And if your control or your power was taken from you, you never gave that up. So it's not fair for you to feel so just, I'm so limited. I don't have control over these things. It's time for you to gain your power back. You are the phoenix. You are rising up from the ground. It's time for you to be limitless. It's time for you to let go of boundaries. I don't want you to waste your time doing one thing over another. And that's what the 7 of Cups coming out. Don't waste your time. Really try to look at things from a different perspective. Go within, connect to your ancestors. Really work on your crown chakra. Work on your third eye chakra. Some of you, I keep hearing chakral chakra, and so if that is something for you, if you've had any struggles with that, I really want you to focus on that as well, because I just keep hearing that in my head. And for some of you, the heart chakra, where this is just a believing that you deserve to receive the abundance. It's time for you to remember who you are. Whatever it is that you put your mind to, you can get there. You have to be courageous, believe in the magic, understand that it's okay to drop your shields and believe in Spirit, because whoever has led you astray in the past, okay, and this isn't, I feel, yourself, this isn't your guides, this was a physical person. I feel like maybe you've been led astray in the past, and so now you're just like, maybe this is a stable path for you, and maybe you're not wanting to go anywhere else, whatever it is. Your guides are like, I have never led you astray, but you've never given me the chance, maybe, to give you this direction. It's really time for you to release it. Let go of this conflict, look from a different perspective, and allow Spirit to really connect in with you, because here Spirit is the Hermit, here Spirit, the High Priestess. I'm walking you away from these unclear decisions into something where you can make a decision. You're returning into a spot of finally just feeling at home, feeling comfortable. I can root myself, and that comes all the way back to reconnect with Mother Earth. It's time for you to root yourself. It's time for you to plant the seeds and water them and harvest. It's time for that to come forward for you, okay? I'm sending you all lots of love and light. I hope everybody enjoyed their deep messages or special messages from their ancestors.